And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, ready, Henry.
Mike 51. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
13 yards. Good for a Giant first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allowed some blocks to set up in front of him. And if he continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. On second down, here's Barkley.
Run.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown for the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Fights through, and now a crease. Past the 20. And they will finally get him down, and now penalty flags coming in as well. And they might get half the distance here to boot.
Come on,
we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. I had to.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Freeman. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Oh, let's go,
Marcus
D.
Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got this down to the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's trash.
Murray now on 1st down. Steps Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
We're going to shut you down.
Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't never go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what you're looking for.
198. Here I come.
Here I come. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
54. Screen. Watch the screen.
54 is down, he's coming.
198.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, the deflection works both ways. Maybe the defender gets a hand in the red, pops in the air.
I got you, boy.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
You don't want no problems with me.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in some position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Let's go.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have the
football.
Oh, yeah.
But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. There also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're
You ain't doing nothing today.
A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Pass.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't
watch
help
the
at
ball,
all.
watch
And now
the
they're
ball.
looking at 3rd down here.
Go.
Throwing Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Get ready.
So much for the run
Here
on
we
3rd
go.
and 1. Instead, it's a big
outlaw.
chunk in the pass
screen,
game.
watch the
1st
screen.
down.
Watch the
So
screen,
1st
watch
and
the
10
screen.
now in Houston territory at the 43. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't get the run crowd as well.
Get ready.
Because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard
run
to
it.
hit the 35.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Royce Freeman with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Edo Smith. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
98's the mic.
Here we go.
64.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. Check.
From the 44, Watson. That's Stills bringing it in. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
The mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Hey,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
All day.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
12 yards on the return that
Let's
time.
go.
And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line,
51.
ready to begin their next drive. That
You,
last drive
you.
was a good mix. Run, pass, run,
Mike
pass.
51. Mike
Defense
51.
on their toes.
I got one.
And what really helps
Go,
out
Mike,
in
go.
a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Saquon Barkley slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just a 3-point CD.
Yeah, to the points per drive ratio. That answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Ito Smith. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
That's a good start to this drive.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Just swerve on.
59.
199.
Throwing on third down. Watson.
Pick it up.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken
Come on
down,
now,
but
let's
not
go.
before they work it across midfield. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here over the NFL. They'll run on first down. Slade.
Run.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still. Got to moving the football, partner.
Let him know.
Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, we'll take down each and every time. Come on, D!
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a safety.
He finds his target, Fuller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Let's go.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Bravo. 26.
Watson off play action. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Chris Jones in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just is not there this afternoon. Here's Watson out to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 198. Let's go.
Here's Watson. Henry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they'd only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down and a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now on 2nd and 13. Watson, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab.
Oh, yeah!
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now it's Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Baby, let's go. Get excited.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Oh, yeah,
they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Easy work.
Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points, and they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, it's Barkley. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 32-yard line. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here you really like it.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. On 2nd and 12, Murray. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14.
Mike 10, touchdown.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Hey. 64. Where's the go?
On first down, Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
Haywood.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right.
Looking to throw on second down.
3 down.
Murray. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown in your city.
Corey Coleman. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They're on to the second half now down in Miami. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to get the run game going. Here's Smith. And down he goes just beyond the 35, but that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
I got you, son.
They'll run it again with Smith.
Come on, run.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It's tough time to get in this Cowboys, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got him.
198. Watch out.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
I smell fear in that.
From the red zone now, Watson. Complete, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Get in the weight room.
Watson looks to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that was going to hurt, and in a big way.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, baby, boom!
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go with a nice, slow delivery.
I am speechless. And now look at him go. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, 77 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 7 off the 28. Here's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey, 59!
Mike 5-5.
Bravo.
Mike 5-5.
Here's Watson on 3rd down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Let's go.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. It's complete. Stills. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the slats.
Mike 24.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
No time.
Again, it's Watson.
Check. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Army.
Throwing again, it's Watson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
All day.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
They don't want it.
Chef. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
3rd and long. It's Watson.
Let's go.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
A 1st down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
55. Stop your whining.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Match box. Light. Exit.
Murray now on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
Hopper. 6-6.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
This is caught. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
Single. I got a single. Single to slot.
Throwing again, Murray. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Okay, Betty, I see you.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
Get the ball.
They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Watson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
We played to win.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays...
I got you, boy.
Lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Go in the other way.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
An afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good one on the other.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport able to record his fifth sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let's go.
To throw is Watson. It's caught.
Running on me.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll it'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Giants, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Houston, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3.